G'day and welcome to the show. Today we're going to be checking out Dunkeld.
That's right, Macca. In fact, it's the third episode in our four-part series where we're showcasing both the Great Ocean Road and the Grampians.
And it's all been brought to you thanks to our great mates at GNS Chassis. So why don't we get busy exploring this friendly little town as we show you
What's up down under?
It's time to see this land of wonder. It's time to go and see what's up down under. What's up down under?
Travelling in convoy is a fast way to make friends, so let's have a look at who has what. Robbie has got command of the Malibu Wild Tracker and yours truly has the Lotus Off-Grid. Piloting the elite Palazzo is Paul Acker-Fratter, and in the Daydream by Retreat, Wayne and Barb Minns. Also tagging along is Mark from GNS Chassis and Sarah Horder from Tango Caravans.
Before we take to the highway, it's a group effort to get ready and get hitched.
Hey, how'd that go? Not bad at it, am I?
Well, look, if this is out, that means it's been locked on, so fantastic. Let's do these chains.
Spot on.
You first.
Go for it, Robbie. Show me how it's done.
Okay. And then we want to make sure that our lights are going to work.
After being unhooked and you hook up again, remember to go around and check all your lights are working properly before you hit the road. I think we're all ready to head off to Dunkeld now.
We're all hooked up and ready to go, but you'd be amazed at how many experienced caravanners head off without putting their handle down. Make sure it's down, and as a handy tip, either use a pin lock, an R-clip, or a cable tie handy. Make sure the cable tie goes all the way around and pull it straight.
Now the trip from Warrnambool to Dunkeld is a shade under 100 k's and the trip is just specky.
Heading up towards the Grampians, which is sort of the second half of our GNS journey. You would be surprised the amount of people that drive the other way and just wave, wave, wave. They love seeing the Ram, they love checking out the vans. And it looks pretty spiffy to have us all in a line on these beautiful roads.
Yeah, well, the van's been set up really well. So regardless of the difference of elements and rain and wet roads and everything else, no, it travels really good.
You know, I'm a bit of a mirror driver by habit, and so I sort of check the mirrors all the time, and you're coming through these winding tracks and looking back down behind you and there's a whole convoy spread out, caravans and cars everywhere. Looks pretty cool, I tell you.
It's very important to allow yourself space between vans, mainly to let other traffic be able to flow through to you.
I love travelling in a convoy, and there's a few reasons for that. It's nice to feel part of a group, but also safety is massive. So I know if anything goes wrong for me, I've got people in front and behind that can look out for me. And I've done a bit of towing, but I would say I'm still in the early stages of my towing career, so there's certainly a bit of peace of mind.
Honestly, seeing Robbie and the way that she's handled the van, the way that she's handled towing and all of that, seriously, seriously impressive stuff.
I've absolutely loved towing the Malibu. I've got the Wild Tracker. It's a beautiful van, and it's just been really easy to tow. So yeah, I felt really confident behind the wheel. I'm always enjoyed driving these Ram trucks. They've certainly got a lot of power when you need them, but also great control on the road. I never have a worry with the brakes. I spy with my little eye the Grampians.
A little bit similar to the Victorian high country in places, but then I come around a corner, completely different rock formations, the sort of thing I've actually never seen anywhere else but right here in the Grampians.
Just feels so Victorian. There's something here that is really iconic. We throw that word around a lot, but I think it's apt in this situation.
The town of Dunkeld sits at the southern end of the Grampians National Park. We are around 285 k's to the west of Melbourne and just under 700 people call this place home. The star of the main street is the Royal Mail Hotel, a must-see for the gourmets, but there is plenty more on offer in this place.
What's Up Down Under, Nova Caravans and Mars Campers have teamed up to bring you this year's major prize valued at over $74,000. Our 10th birthday Live Your Dream competition has begun, so enter now. You could win this awesome Terra Sports and see Australia in the luxury you deserve. The Terra Sports is designed to cope with conditions that other caravans can't. Made to go off-road with heaps of water storage, solar panels and DC to DC charger. Tough outside and luxurious inside, with roof-mounted air conditioning, all modern appliances, soft closed drawers and RV Wi-Fi. And second prize winner receives an endurance camper from Mars Campers worth over $22,000. Easy setup, off-road capable, and all the attention to detail you expect from Mars Campers. Enter at whatsupdownunder.com.au. Follow the links to the competitions page. It's that easy. There's even more chances to win with our runner-up prize packs from Ram Trucks. You can enter every day of the competition and you must enter to win. Our 10th birthday Live Your Dream competition has begun, so enter now.
After the break, a park with personality.
What's up down under?
This journey has been proudly brought to you by our partners at GNS Chassis. For more information on their range, go to gnschassis.com.au.
Dunkeld is a beautiful and friendly little town, and the Dunkeld Caravan Park is as well.
Erin, you have really rolled out the red carpet for us. This place is so cosy. Feels like one of those old school caravan parks.
We've tried to make it a comfy, cosy and clean sort of caravan park, but also has its own little community feel about it. There's not too many restrictions placed on you and you're just able to come, relax and have a great time. We're mainly a caravan park, but I tell you what, it's the best little rustic caravan park that you're going to get. You're able to just come, relax and enjoy the serenity.
And there's a little quirk at work here, even a mini Macca.
Who's responsible for all the little knickknacks and artistic flair? Is it you or your partner?
We're a great partnership. I come up with ideas and he follows through. I just think because you're a caravan park, it doesn't mean that it has to be cold and uninviting.
Elco, the name that's synonymous with chassis, suspensions and ESC, but there's a whole lot more in the paddock than that, isn't there, Mark?
There is, Macca. One of those items is the Elco anti-theft system, Z3 or ATS for short, and that's powered by Black Knight Global Technologies.
Mate, very impressive kick-off. What does it do?
The ATS, permanently connected to the power in the caravan, to your smart device. You use your smart device to track where your caravan is, set up a geofence around the caravan, which is effectively a virtual border. If the caravan moves outside of that area, it also sends a signal to your smart device if the power's been disconnected from the ATS or if you're speeding.
What other practical applications does it have?
It has 12 months of recording exactly where you go. The ATS sends a tracking signal to your smart device, or you can track it using web page.
Mate, if anyone wants any more information or they want to be able to get their hands on one, where can they go and find it?
elco.esc.com.au.
The view from ground level here is stunning, but to really appreciate the landscape, a little height is needed. The Piccaninny is a relatively mild trek from car park to lookout. For the more adventurous, Mount Sturgeon might be your go. The whole trail is very stable and well laid out. The altitude rises slowly as you go, so nothing too strenuous. And it's only a few minutes from Dunkeld. This is kind of like a convoy without the caravans.
Lucky Mark setting a pace for us.
And then, before you know it, the payoff.
Look at that. What a view.
Uninterrupted views for miles and miles.
And this is probably one of the easiest tracks in the Southern Grampians. It's around 2.4 kilometres as a circular route, and anyone who's game could get up here. And when you do, you will be rewarded. Right behind me here is a spectacular view of Mount Abrupt, but honestly, anywhere you look, this place is specky.
Definitely worth a photo, whether it's a selfie, a panorama, or using an actual camera. This is a shutterbug's paradise. And a place for romantics. Isn't that right, Wayne?
You can see right around and Dunkeld over here. You can even see the racecourse over there. I wasn't already married to you, dear. I proposed to you up here, I would.
Would you?
Yes.
You can try again.
No, I won't. If I went down my knee, I wouldn't get up again.
Being stuck in the office all the time is so worthwhile getting at you. Just
all this trip has done has made me so envious of our customers, and it's such an awesome industry to be in, that we get to help customers experience this sort of thing. It's brilliant.
You know, I took the wrong turn yesterday, ended up driving along an absolutely magnificent road through the mountains, through the valley. I think it was Victoria Valley. It was just magnificent.
I'm not sure there's such a thing as a wrong turn around here. Everywhere is beautiful. Like you can't go wrong.
Around every corner, something different. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
After the break, Robbie returns to ground level and we get cooking.
It's up, down, under.
This journey has been proudly brought to you by our partners at Lotus Caravans. For more information on their range, go to lotuscaravans.com.au.
If you're enjoying today's episode, why not try our free digital magazines packed full of interesting articles, video links and ideas to help you plan your next holiday. Just visit whatsupdownunder.com.au. Click on the magazine tab to view or become a subscriber. whatsupdownunder.com.au, your headquarters for caravan and camping news.
Whilst exploring the Great Ocean Road and Grampians, I'm lucky enough to be staying in the Wild Tracker by Malibu, and this afternoon I'm joined by Sarah from Tango Caravans. Now, what can you tell us about this beautiful van?
Basically, the Wild Tracker is one of our top-of-the-range full off-road units, 20'6". Like all of our vans, it starts on a GNS 6x2 off-road chassis, 16-inch alloy wheels, dual battery system, dual solar, pretty much everything that you need to sort of stay off-road for a while.
And when you say off-road, what do you mean exactly by that?
I mean pretty much wherever you want to go in the country, this van's going to be the one that can take you there.
Can you talk me through a few of those just exterior things that, add a bit of flair?
The Pro Bond full body, we've got a massive range of colours. I love the red. External shower, dual battery systems, dual solar, pretty much, whatever we reckon that you need to stay off-road and enjoy yourself.
So now, that queen bed inside has been such a luxury.
That's nice, isn't it?
It is. Now, please tell us about what are the other features inside?
So inside the Wild Tracker, probably the most popular feature of the van is the full height pantry. Customers love the full height pantry. We've got a massive amount of bench space, so if you're a fan of cooking, that's the layout for you for sure.
Okay, and en suite we've got the split toilet and shower.
Separate shower and toilet, gas, electric, hot water service, all that stuff.
Well, very often the caravan is a pride and joy, so I would imagine customer feedback and the various different modifications people can make to really put their personal stamp on what sets you guys apart.
Absolutely. We rely heavily on customer feedback for pretty much all of our layouts. The Wild Tracker is an example of that. It's got the massive pantry, huge amount of bench space. In terms of what you can do with the van, pretty much the sky's the limit. We can customise as much as you like. Slide outs, aluminium frame, timber frame.
Another thing that really sets this van apart, Sarah, is bang for your buck.
Absolutely. We're all about that at Tango Caravans, and the whole range of Malibus that we have offer exceptional value for money.
And Sarah, if we want to find out any more about the range of Tango Caravans, where can we head?
Jump onto tangocaravans.com.au.
Back in the WUDU kitchen in front of the Elite here today. Robbie, what have we got for afternoon tea?
We've got a bit of a Baltic spin on the traditional kebab. So first job for you, I want you to get these lamb skewers and roll them around in your beautiful Great Southern Lamb rub.
The Great Southern Lamb on the lamb, of course.
And straight onto the grill for those ones.
Alrighty, straight onto the charcoal.
Ooh, did you hear that little?
I did. That's the sound of the magic happening.
Fantastic. Now, we're also going to chuck a couple of bits of pita bread on there. So if you could do the honours for me.
I could do that. What did you say about the bread that made us call it Peter?
Well, it wasn't Mary. Yeah. Righto. In a moment, you're going to flip those over.
Tell me when.
Hand them back to me. Let's give it another 10 seconds or so.
All right. Close enough. So where did you come up with this concept, Robbie?
I was actually travelling in Sarajevo in Bosnia at the time.
That's near Tyro, isn't it, in Queensland?
Yeah, just down the road.
Just down the road. Good stuff.
Can I have those pita back, please?
Of course you can.
Now, while you're looking after that lamb, I'm going to create these little pockets.
Look at you, aren't you clever? How do you make the pockets out of the bread?
Well, you just cut them in half.
Oh, I'll tell you what, the things you can do in the kitchen.
Oh, nice and hot in there. A generous little scraping of that Philly. You can see I'm just literally...
Bit of Philly cheese.
Yeah, a bit of Philly cheese in there. On top of that Philly, generous handful of brown onion. Now this is going to give you terrible breath.
Probably give you more than that, I reckon. I wouldn't want to spend time in the car with you tomorrow.
While I get the other one ready, why don't you keep your eye on that lamb,
I will keep my eye on the lamb and the skewer. The skewer's nearly well done. All right, Robbie, I reckon these are about ready to show them to your little pockets there.
Fantastic. Okay, pop it in there.
Pop him in there?
Yep.
You can do that. End bit could be a little bit warm.
It's okay. I'm going to just...
Look at you, aren't you clever?
That's one and done. Let's do the next one.
All righty. Straight in there again.
I reckon.
Look at you. You're an ideas person, aren't you?
For you?
Was that mine?
For me?
Is that it?
That's
ready to eat. See you later.
If you're someone who doesn't like compromising on sound quality whilst on the road, you'll love NCE's latest premium soundbar, complete with Bluetooth connectivity. This unique 12-volt soundbar comes with infrared remote control and manual operation, 3 sound modes, USB capabilities, auxiliary input as well as optical, plus 2 tweeters and a subwoofer for improved sound quality. Another feature making this NCE premium soundbar a cut above the rest is the remote control, so you can change the mood from anywhere in the van. This soundbar can connect to any Bluetooth smartphone, head unit, and of course TV, as well as coming standard with a power splitter, so you don't need a separate power supply for both the soundbar and television. If you'd like to find out any more about the latest premium NCE soundbar or any other NCE product, just head to nce.com.au.
After the break, the serenity of the campfire.
What's up, down under?
Ram Trucks Australia are our new production partners for 2019. For more information on their full range of products, simply jump onto ramtrucks.com.au.
One of the great caravans in the GNS family is the off-grid from Lotus Caravans. To learn more about this van or any other van from Lotus Caravans, just log on to lotuscaravans.com.au.
Well, the driving's been done, the mountain has been climbed, and as the fire starts to burn, we put our feet up for happy hour. This is the true value of travelling in convoy.
What are the biggest changes that you've observed in caravan parks over the years?
I suppose they cater a lot more for children. It's good to see for families and that. I think they got to, of course, now bigger vans. They got to have bigger sides to fit the vans on.
Maybe just changes in caravans over the years. I mean,
I think everything's just getting more advanced with new product out in market and all the R&D all the companies are doing that we buy our product off.
From a manufacturing point of view, I reckon like stability control's a really, really big thing that we're getting a demand for. Vans are getting bigger, like the demand for caravans is, bigger and bigger all the time. So stability control, I think, comes hand in hand with that.
already sort of mini houses. There's nothing we have at home that we can't get.
That's it. That's it.
Caravan.
So dishwashers, diesel heating systems, Yeah, it'll be interesting to see sort of where it all goes and what else we can do.
I wish I had stability control.
Yeah.
I'll do
if I could get ESC, it'd be great.
I'll do you a good deal on it on a stability control.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. Mate, that's the great thing about going travelling, isn't it? Sometimes with old friends, sometimes with new friends, sometimes with a mix. And for me, I had met everyone we travelled with before, but some only briefly. So to spend a couple of weeks, get to know each other properly, it really is what travelling's all about.
Macca, that's all we have time for in this week's show, and I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little bit sad to see the back of Cosy Dunkeld.
That's because there is no hospitality like country hospitality, and it's all been brought to you thanks to our great mates at G&S Chassis. Now, don't worry, because next week we're going to continue our Grampians experience and head a little bit closer to Hall's Gap as we show you what's up down under.
I got a bit dribble on the chin. I'm not. Oh, sorry.
Fairbankham, unbelievable. Fairbankham.
Can somebody take him away?
What's up down under?